Good morning, Junior Surf Riders. Today is Friday, February 14th, 2020. I'm Emma.
And I'm Ella, and this is the KIS Morning Broadcast.
Happy Valentine's Day, everyone! Today's shout out goes to
Mrs. Bianca Reeves. It is her birthday today. Please be sure to wish her the best day. And please wish Mr. Sakarita a belated birthday.
Here is our Black History Month segment with Mrs. Dickerson and Dr. Howard.
Good morning, KIS. This is Miss Dickerson, bringing you a special Literary Friday slideshow for Black History Month. Did you know that reading and writing were considered crimes for slaves and punishable by death? Because of these injustices, the African American community struggled to find its way into literature's mainstream. But the slaves and later free men and women committed themselves to learning, and soon the first Black narratives appeared on the literary scene. One such famous book is Narrative of Frederick Douglass, an American Slave. Many would follow decades later during the Harlem Renaissance, when Black writers and poets continued to surface and make great contributions to literature with incredible, amazing names like Maya Angelou, Toni Morrison, and her many novels, James Baldwin with his novels and collection of essays, Alice Walker with the award-winning Color Purple, and famous poet Langston Hughes, just to name a few. These literary giants made it possible for others to follow. More on this and other incredible contemporary Black voices in literature coming up next. Don't miss it next Friday.
Good morning, KIS, and thank you, Ms. Dickerson, for that important information. Along with not being able to learn to read, write, or be educated, Africans and African Americans were not allowed to marry. Question: have you ever been in love? Well, actually, you might be too young to be in love, but have you ever liked someone? Did they like you back? Well, listen to this story of two people who fell in love when they were young, but the law told them that it was wrong for them to be together. In the state of Virginia, as well as 16 other states at the time, there was a law that prohibited people of different races to get married and live together. That term for people of different races marrying was referred to as miscegenation. Richard Loving, a construction worker and an avid drag car racer, met and fell in love and later married Mildred Jeter. Mildred Loving was an African American, European, and Native American descent, specifically from the Cherokee and Rappahannock tribes. Mildred's family had deep roots in the area around Central Point, Virginia, where the blacks and the whites mixed freely with little racial tension, even at the height of the Jim Crow era. With Richard being of English and Irish descent and Mildred of African American and Native American heritage, their union violated Virginia's Racial Integrity Act. After being married, the couple was ordered to leave the state, and their case was eventually taken up by the American Civil Liberties Union. In 1967, the U.S. Supreme Court struck down the Virginia law, which also ended the remaining ban on interracial marriages in other states. The Lovings then lived as a legal married couple until Richard's death in 1975 and Mildred's death in 2008. Though they did not intend to be activists, the Lovings case was used to propel many cases to victory. When it comes to love, you ought to be able to marry someone you love and whoever loves you. Someone who speaks a different language, has a different skin color, has a different religion, and even is from a different country than yours. Many people, famous and not, are of mixed races and cultures, like President Barack Obama, Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, actress Halle Berry, singer Mariah Carey and Alicia Keys, musical ingenuity given by Lenny Kravitz, Bob Marley, and many others. KIS, on this Valentine's Day and every day, let's spread love and leave the racist mindsets in the past. We salute you, Richard and Mildred Loving.
The following are the reminders for today.
Today is the last day for the book fair. If you have not checked it out yet, be sure to get to the library as soon as you can.
Did you know that the library is also the place for our shout-out box? Students and faculty may recognize other students and faculty for good deeds and more by entering their shout-outs there.
Mr. Noga's class harvested and cooked some kalo from the Malaman garden this week. Miss Wendy will be sharing this ono tree in the cafeteria during lunch today. This is a great compliment to the Hawaiian food being served today. Check it out!
Today is Friday, so here's our Pono Book Challenge segment.
Hey KIS, we have breaking news.
Mr. LeBoy will be giving the first 10 students Pono Bucks if they can show the visual cue for today. Go get your Pono Bucks!
Wow, Emma, that's so cool.
I know, again.
Yeah, Mr. LeBoy is giving away Pono Boy.
How's it, KIS? This is Mr. LeBoy again. Like we mentioned on Tuesday, forgiveness is all about taking back your power. By reacting to someone that you're upset with, you're giving them your power. So for instance, if someone's spreading a rumor about you and you react to them, not only are you going to get into trouble, what you're doing is you're giving them your power. However, if you forgive that person, you're taking back your power. So by saying, I forgive you for spreading rumors about me, and not reacting to them, you're taking back your power. So let's forgive and take back our power. With that said, the first 10 students that show me the visual cue for forgiveness, you're gonna get a Pono Buck. Once again, that's the first 10 students to show me what the visual cue for forgiveness is. You're gonna get a Pono Buck. So, come and get your Pono Bucks.
Lunch duty for today is Mr. Noga's Period 3 class.
And now's the time you've been waiting for. It's the lunch menu.
Today at all locations they will be serving Kalua pork,
Steamed ground rice,
lomi tomato salad,
pineapple pieces.
and sweet potato.
Well, KIS, that's it for today.
On behalf of the KIS broadcast team and everyone here at KIS, have a lovely Valentine's Day, a great weekend, and as always, work hard and be Pono. Aloha!
Ahui ho!